First of all, Pokemon Violet and Scarlet came our way once again with another trailer just now, revealing the series' first-time ability to roam around the world in parties of up to 4 people. Scarlet and Violet, in case you're just wondering, are the first open-world RPGs in the series' lifetime, and they're releasing simultaneously November 18th this year on the Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world.
Alright, Avalanche Studios about almost a month ago, and actually after an entire year of absence, officially revealed Hogwarts Legacy's gameplay. Said this is a single-player experience that includes co-op modes only, not a multiplayer game at its core, and that it is, as you can see, intended to be a fully open-world adventure set in the same school as in the movies, and that the game's now launching around holidays this year into every single console in addition to PCs. Check it out.
After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do as you are starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
Ah, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
March on, soldiers of Vargas. Did you, with me?
Always, Your Majesty. We shall never taste defeat.
Guys, coming up at number 3, we've got Nintendo, Koei Tecmo, and Omega Force all together coming up with a brand new trailer on Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, announcing that the game's now launching June 24 on Switch. Well, those of you new, Warriors 3 Hopes is basically what games like Strikers was to Persona 5, or in short just a Musou-style 1 vs 1,000 slasher set within the same universe of the Fire Emblem games. Check it out.
Coolest, Felix! I'm a knight's daughter, you know. I won't go down easy. Get this is it!
Oops, sorry. I just couldn't peel my eyes off you for a minute there. Even a guy like me has a few things worth fighting for. I'll see you in hell, I guess.
You were slacking off, Sylvain. Glory to the banner of the knights. Victory shall be ours. This ends here! You monsters!
Cut it out! We're your friends here!
Did they order you to destroy Ouroboros too?
The world, our enemy.
even though we're being chased by both nations at once.
There's a reason we met. There has to be.
That's why!
Let's go!
Moving on, we've got Xenoblade Chronicles 3, previously said to be launching during September this year, but what the hell, it's actually now releasing on July 29. Xenoblade Chronicles is a Japanese role-playing game at heart in a series of critically acclaimed RPGs by Monolith Soft, one that comes with superior combat system, open-world components, and a hell of a story this time around. Check it out, this game is actually a Nintendo Switch exclusive.
There were so many. And then they were a part of me. How are you inside me? Hold on.
Are we?
There's sparks in me yet.
Hang in there, you're a dead.
Come here! Noah!
Mimi!
Let's get stuck in!
Yeah, will do.
So you can take that form via a strong desire or emotion.
Henceforth, all orders are rescinded. Eliminate Ouroboros at all costs.
That is my revenge. It's payback for Nimue dying with her wish unfulfilled.
It's a wild ride, this passage of fate. We got ourselves a nice little awakening.
Why is my name on here?
My way demands we fight. Come then, and test your mettle against my lance.
It's coming for me. Whatever you do, don't go out in the dark. Stay in the light.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less.
Alice? Alice?
About 6 months ago, Remedy Entertainment revealed, Alan Wake Remastered. Pretty soon after the game came out on basically every single console except Switch. See, Alan Wake, for those of you new, is one of the best cult classic kind of survival horror games of the past couple of decades, and one with a pretty good story as well. This game is now coming to the Nintendo Switch, in case you're wondering, in the final quarter of 2022, possibly around November.
Carl Stucky, pleased to meet you.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Now, Splatoon 3, however, we know now is on its way to the Nintendo Switch, September 9. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, it was only a vague summer 2022 release. Thankfully, the release has now gone gold. Earlier at the Nintendo Direct, in case you have missed out, we were also blessed with another showcase of gameplay. It does look better. There are new modes here, and there's this co-op horde-like mode, which is a bit scary. I don't know. There's more, actually a lot more. Check it out, in case you missed it.
続編の舞台は前作「ブレス・オブ・ザ・ワイルド」での地上フィールドだけでなく
Now, as in the case of Zelda, however, the sequel, since we didn't really get an update on the new game since earlier this year in terms of trailer, this game will just went on and got itself a new release date, and now delayed to mid-2023. Actually, it did also receive a new trailer, a delayed announcement trailer, indicating that it might release at the same time with the new Switch console. Check it out.
新たな出会いや新たな遊びも前作以上に多彩なものとなっています。
清めてやるその汚れたる野望
この命も燃やし尽くそう。俺は人間を超越するお前の血でだ。
Now, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Brawl, we know now, releases on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation and Xbox consoles in addition to PCs on September 2nd this year. Bandai Namco also, to accompany the great news on the new fighting game, released another trailer and said this re-release over here actually expands the roster to over 50 characters. Check it out.
セペリ家の因縁に決着をつける。俺はお前を倒す。このアムーにとって強者だけが真理。沸騰しる。
私は石石をかける。
勝てばよかろうなのだ。ジョジョシーザー。近づかなきゃてめえをぶちのめせないんでな。ジョースターの決闘は貴様で終わりだ。ジョータロウ。二度とあの時の惨めな歌教員には絶対に戻らない。君の未来をこの炎で占ってやろう。オーマイガー。地獄を見せてくれるぜ。なんぞに。
散歩で邪魔するなら怪我するぜ。
ロードローラーだ。
Guys, actually about a couple of weeks ago, Sega will finally release another trailer on Demon Slayer. Said that this game will eventually launch in the West with English voiceover and on June 10. Those of you unfamiliar, this game is an arena brawler at its core and probably the first AAA title based on the Demon Slayer series. Check it out. See, about a few months ago, we actually got this announcement that about 10 Kingdom Hearts games are on the way to the Nintendo Switch. Some are already here, some still in the making. However, one of the most notable ones in that pretty long list was actually Kingdom Hearts 3. The game itself, in addition to its DLC, fully optimized and playable on the Nintendo Switch. Other than that, all we actually do know is that the game's almost done with development and probably due out early to mid next year.
Finally been called up. We're up against the Empire's main army.
Earlier in March this year, Square Enix actually came out and announced a pretty brand new IP called the Dio or Dio Field Chronicle, and what they described to be a deeply strategic role-playing game created by a team of strategy veterans, taking cues from games like Fire Emblem Three Houses. Check it out, all we know is that this game's releasing later this year and into PCs, consoles, and of course, the Nintendo Switch.
So then, what shall we do now?
We're going to retake it.
This is our chance while they're all assembled. We should send our best and crush them.
That's right. All the more reason to avoid bloodshed. It also likely means that we're in danger. I suppose it is the only way for us to survive.
Coming up next, well actually about less than 48 hours from now, you will finally see the arrival of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 The Sith Lords on the Nintendo Switch. In case you aren't familiar, the sequel to a classic Knights of the Old Republic RPG that is now supposed to feature some performance enhancement and resolution upgrades, actually in addition to all previously released DLCs as well. And that'll be all on June 8th this year.
Our wound in the Force. In you, we saw the end of the Force.
And now they shall see what you have become.
Ready? Once you go up, there is no turning back.
Now, first, actually, FISD forged in Shadow Torch, actually I think I mentioned this one earlier, is now set to release on Switch, this time after almost an entire year of delay, of being out there on every single platform except. The company for which also released a brand new trailer for those of you who missed out on this. First, as you can see, is a Metroidvania hack-and-slash puzzle-solving sort of action-adventure sitting on Steam right now with a lot of positive reviews.
You're a traitor to all partisans. I'll knock some sense into you!
There once was a dream world in which familiar friends, from the most heroic to the most villainous, lived together in harmony.
Gameloft, which is a mobile game developer who helped bring back a lot of good games so far, just went on and unveiled a pretty brand new collaboration with Disney, developing a new game called Disney Dreamlight Valley. Actually, what they describe to be a cross between life simulation and adventure games. Check it out, this one's coming to PCs, all consoles, and the Nintendo Switch, of course, in early access phase in about a month from now.
This is a place where you'll have no worries, where you'll wish time could get frozen, where you can find a friend in everyone, and feed your passions. A place where you can find yourself at home and let your creativity reign. This is a place where every day is a dream come true.
Coming up next, we've got Yuden Chronicles 100 Heroes, a long awaited Suikoden spiritual successor from last year that gathered about 10 times its initial goal on Kickstarter ever since. This game is, as you can see, a turn-based Japanese role-playing game in which you can basically recruit 100 heroes and have fun with. We'll take a look in case you missed it. This game was initially a PC exclusive and now coming to every single console including Switch sometime next year.
New Gundam Action RPG game coming. Intervene in Gundam stories, distorted by break phenomenon.
Guys, Bandai Namco just went on and announced that SD Gundam Battle Alliance, what they said to be the first of its kind action RPG in the series, is now releasing on all consoles and PCs, Switch included, August 25 this year. Here's the trailer. For those of you unfamiliar with Battle Alliance, this game features both single player and multiplayer co-op for up to 3 players, and more.
Each mobile suit has its own powerful special move. This is the new generation of SD Gundam Action. Develop new unit with the capitals and blueprints you obtain in the field. Enhance your mobile suit to your liking by improving its performance and reinforcing it with expansion parts. A 3-platoon joint front that can be enjoyed up to 3 players. Form a platoon up to 3 players with friends or the computer.
Welcome to Valtheria, home to the best hero academy in the realm.
P-Cube just announced that Valtherian Arc Hero School Story 2 releases on Switch later this year, possibly mid-October to early November. Now, this is, in case you're just wondering, technically a sequel to Valtherian Arc, the previous game, basically a combination of simulation games and RPGs. Technically, however, though described as a fantasy RPG school builder. check it out.
Our teaching staff always adapt to the changing needs of the times.
これで決める
Oh, NIS America actually just released a new trailer for The Legend of Heroes Trails of Zero. To accompany that, they also announced that the game's due for the PlayStation 4, Switch, and PCs only on September 27 this year. Here's the trailer, just in case you're wondering. Trails from Zero originally came out in Japan as a PSP game only, about a dozen years ago. And this is, as you can see, the first English release.
個別展開ゼロフィールドこいつはどうだいはあクリムゾンゲールお前たちはクロスベル警察特務支援課の者だルバーチェ商会の方々ですね器物損壊および傷害の容疑であなた方を拘束させてもらいますよし
And last but not least, one bit, it's the one and only Scarlet Symphony by CF. It just actually came out with a brand new trailer. What is, in case you're unfamiliar with a side-scrolling platformer, heavily influenced by the Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Komayo Remilia Scarlet Symphony releases now worldwide on July 28th this year and on the Nintendo Switch, also supporting English language.